Hi YouTube. I wanted to make a video to help out new people who are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, and I just want to give 3 tips on starting a YouTube channel that I hope will help new YouTubers out. First thing I'm going to say is be yourself. So if you make a lot of mistakes, that's okay, just roll. Well, that's my opinion. Some people are like real perfectionists, and that caters to a big audience that wants everything done perfect on YouTube. But me personally, I like to see just real common people doing real things. I don't like to see the highly polished videos. In fact, the only reason why I watch highly polished videos is to get ideas for lighting and sound and things like that. But realistically, I'd rather just see some guy talking about his fishing reel and just being natural about it than some high polished quality video. Anyways, so it's important to be yourself. I'm looking down my notes here. You don't have to get into character. So if you run into somebody on the street and they're like, "Hey, you're that YouTube guy," which is kind of cool when that happens. You don't have to like get in the character. You know, you don't turn it on for the camera, and then you're a different person out when people meet you. So you get that. You have that transparency there, and you don't have to worry about those kind of things. So you don't have to get in and out of character. You want to do what interests yourself. When you do something that interests you, that passion carries through the camera, and you pick up your audience. So if you're doing something like you're just making a video because you think that video is gonna make a lot of money or something like that, and you're not doing it because you're interested in it, that'll show through in your body language, and subconsciously people will pick that up. Let's see. And kind of wrap it up, I like to say keep it real works. If you're just showing really how it is, and I like when I make mistakes, like look at this video, there's tons of mistakes probably already in it. I stammer a lot, repeat myself, but keeping it real, you don't have to worry about, again, that high quality, because if you go for polished, high quality, it's a good thing to achieve, but people will just nitpick you apart. Like, I didn't get very much sleep, so my eyes are kind of puffy and stuff. Whatever, just roll with it, and people understand. Let's see. My second thing is naming your channel, and this is really important. You don't want to typecast your channel into by giving your channel a specific name. Like, let's say you're the Iron Pan Bakery or something like that channel, or whatever that is. I just made that up. You kind of type your cast into something of baking with iron pans, and your interest might change later on. Your direction of your channel might change, and you should really also work on what interests you, and your interests over time change. Something tremendous might come out tomorrow, and you might be exposed to it, and you want to completely swing over and start talking about that. Like, say, a new technology, a super new cool bicycle comes out that has some phenomenal thing that's solar powered or something weird, and you're just like fascinated by this. Run with your passion, but you don't want to be typecast in that you typecast your channel into some weird name, some niche audience. Like, I really wanted to call myself the DIY Civic channel, but then I kept getting, chords kept coming in, and then also I like to do other videos on other things, like this one here, and this one would kind of work on any channel because it's just advice. But anyways, point thing is, think about your naming your channel. If you can use your personal name, which it's kind of awkward and scary using your name, that's really good for branding later on down the line. But just try to choose a generic enough name to where if your direction of your channel changes, it won't seem awkward. And then my third thing I'm going to talk about is video quality. And so good content's over quality. If you go look at some of the free movies that they run out of copyright and they're really old or something, I think there's a good movie called My Man Godfrey. Old black and white movie, barely motion picture up to the time they got the sound in there, and so it's kind of hard to watch. But the content of the movie is so good that you kind of see past it black and white, and in your mind you see it in color. And it's kind of like reading a book. You don't see it, you don't have anything pictured out for you. Your mind fills in all the gaps and stuff. So you just, if you have good content, and your video quality doesn't have to be outstanding. The content is king. So if you're doing something that people are interested in, that's going to shine through maybe not so great camera or something like that. Sound is what makes or breaks a video. It's very discouraging when you got something that's really good quality content. You know, you can accept the bad video, but if you can't hear what they're saying, you know, you've gone out there and you have those videos where the sound volume is way too low or it's way too high, you turn it on. That messes up the video. So put all your focus into your sound, and the video, the quality, as you get better and your gear gets better, that'll take care of itself. And again, content will work over quality. Sorry for all the stammering here, but again, I'm kind of nervous and I'm pretty sleepy. So quality over content, sound is what makes or breaks the video, and then lighting is very important. Natural lighting is, I like natural lighting a lot better. If you have to do it indoors, you can't always get natural lighting. Just have good lighting, because that's another thing that'll kill a video. Although it's more acceptable, you know, you don't want your video that the lighting is just way off. And try to keep your videos wide angle. You don't have to go out of your way to make it like super wide angle, but don't do one of those deals where people take their cell phone and instead of holding it sideways for the wide angle shot, because that's how you look, that's how you see. You don't see up and down, and so you don't want to make that mistake like using your cell phone and shooting it up and down in that narrow, tall window. You've all seen those videos. Shoot your just think how you see. You see wide. You don't see up and down nearly as much as you see wide. That's why TVs and screens and everything are like that. So, you know, 8.5 by 11 paper, just turn it like that, and that's how most of your brain processes stuff. So, wide angle. So, just to recap, be yourself. Name your channel so you don't typecast yourself. And for video quality, just remember it's content. Content is king. Tell a good story. Sound is very important, and the lighting is very important. Anyways, with those 3 tips, I hope that'll help somebody who's trying to start out a YouTube channel. And if you like this, leave a comment below, and I'll make I think I'm going to make some more videos of tips on how you can have a successful YouTube channel. Anyways, thank you for watching, and you have a good day.